Jeff listens in Grafton, Massachusetts. Sonia's up in Schenectady, New York. And some of our most recent new listeners, Chelsea listens up in Peterborough, Ontario, north of Toronto. You can get the iHeartRadio app, of course, all throughout North America. We don't have a Mexican bureau chief, though, yet. Drew listens in Stony Point, North Carolina. Ryan is down in Lakeland, Florida. And, of course, Doug is in Dundalk, Maryland. Guardians baseball tonight, 6:10, tonight and tomorrow. First pitch against the Cincinnati Reds. They got a guy on that team named Ellie De La Cruz, and he is a unicorn to a lot of baseball fans, not least of which Cincinnati Reds fans. He is one of the best players going right now. There's a lot of other guys that get the attention. Shohei Ohtani gets the attention. Mike Trout gets the attention. Understandably. It's not undeserved. But Ellie De La Cruz is a guy who's out there.
He's getting attention. People are aware of him.
Yeah, but I think that there's fewer people that pay attention to him because they're not paying attention to the Cincinnati Reds. I mean, Joey Votto, but he's done, right? Didn't he just play his last home game?
I think so, yeah. But also, he's
40.
It's just baseball, too, because even the guys that are getting attention just don't, it pales in comparison to all the other sports.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, not all the other sports, but like football, of course, overshadows everything.
But it also makes it a little easier to stand out in baseball, I would think. You think football overshadows basketball and baseball?
It absolutely does.
Yeah,
does it?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's football.
You mean nationwide?
The culture,
Nationwide.
yes, the culture around football is
Football
wild.
is so much more popular that the second most popular league in America is college football. That's more popular than the NBA and baseball.
Oh, college football is more.
It's the number 2.
Okay, yeah. Than NBA or.
Mm-hmm.
You mean to tell me it's not hockey?
Actually, the WNBA.
WNBA is more popular than the NHL. Well, the Super Bowl is going to be the Superb Owl is going to be happening out in Vegas, February the 11th. They announced that Usher is going to be your entertainment for the halftime show. He's dropping a new album.
It's going to be Outbreaking Hearts.
It's called Coming Home. He has 8 Grammys under his belt. You underestimate Usher at your own peril.
That's one where, we were talking about popular songs that people don't know. I know Usher was on the song Yeah.
Yeah.
That's his song.
What the hell am I
song?
supposed
Okay.
to do?
But that's the only song I can name
It's
of
his biggest
his.
one,
Yeah.
I'd say, or one of the biggest.
That's the only one I know of Usher. I don't know his other
That's
songs.
the only one you know.
Yeah, I might
Because
recognize
he's
them if I
got
hear
Let
them.
It Burn is good. Love in This Club, that's a good song.
Yeah, but
DJ Got Us Falling. DJ Got Us Falling.
That was my.
I
when that came
don't-
out,
I
that
think-
was my jam.
DJ Got Us Falling in Love Again. That's dead on, right?
Okay, I thought that was Chris Brown, honestly.
DJ Got Us Falling in Love Again.
I feel like
Shut up, Mary.
is that part of the song? I'll listen to it then.
DJ Got Us Falling in Love Again.
Okay, I know that one,
Get that pitch.
but I wouldn't have known what it was called, or like again, I probably have heard these songs.
That's
I
him
would
and
recognize them if I hear them, but
I want to hear I Don't Mind.
I don't know. Poundcake and Mary go deep with Usher, and
Yes.
Mary, do you know the I Don't Mind song?
I don't think I know that one.
It's him and Juicy J.
Yeah, I don't mind. If you dance on a pole, don't mean you.
What about
I
Hot
might know
Toddy?
it if I heard it.
What about Hot Toddy with him and Jay-Z?
Love that one too.
Yeah, I do know this.
If you dance.
King Ho, copy. You call me King Ho, copy. Peace up, A-Town.
I like Let Me See. You remind me of a girl.
Yeah, they're all good. So, yeah, Usher's going to get up there and people are going to go, oh, right. He's kind of like Nelly. You go, oh, my God, I know that song. Oh, my God, I know that song. Oh, that's a great song, too.
I know he can dance. I know he can put on a good show.
And Let It Burn, of course, his ode to giving people herpes.
Mm-hmm. Not really a burn.
I want to.
Well, I don't know, so I'll take your word for
I
it.
don't have it either. I don't know, but I know what
Herpes doesn't
things-
burn?
No, herpes. The clap is the burn, right?
I have no idea.
The clap is chlamydia?
I think so. Well,
Poundcake stops himself. I mean,
well,
what?
no. Does herpes burn or like?
That's what I'm asking.
No,
Does
it's like-
herpes
Can't feel
burn?
good.
It's like, isn't it
This
just?
is Scream. This is a good one.
Herpes
I was mad he
is
didn't perform the sex
sores.
concert.
It's
Yeah.
open sores. I can't imagine it feels anything other than burning and itching.
But I'm talking about like when people talk about I got burned, that's chlamydia. That's not herpes.
I thought I got burned just meant you got something.
No,
I got burned. I thought was
Or my
like
pee burns, yeah. Or like
I thought it meant I got burned by a girl. She gave me something.
Well, I'm going off of conversations I've had with a dude that was burned, and he was talking about chlamydia. So that's my experience.
I think that's what it means by burning. But I
Yeah.
think people just use it for all
because it
STDs.
burns when you pee and stuff like that. I don't know.
Wow.
And herp is just
Herp is just cold sores?
That's the sores. Yeah.
You pay $8 for a Breva?
Way more than that. 20.
Gotta get that.
It's
It's
two different kinds of herpes. There's like there's a one
Simplex,
and a
duplex, and
yeah,
triplex?
I think so. It's like a 1, 2, and 3.
Because
So just so I'm clear, herpes duplex is when two cold sores live right next door to each other.
On top of each other.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. No side by
Sometimes
sides.
side by
That's
side.
an up and down.
Because the
Right.
patches, the outbreaks for herpes, you only get them. I mean, you can get them a lot, or you can get them very little. Like some people who have herpes might have like a flare up once every 10 years, but like during that 10 years, they're really that.
Well, so how do you know if you don't ever flare up?
You
You know
don't
how
know.
they say everybody has HPV?
What they do.
Well, a lot of people have herpes too. But if you don't ever get a flare up, how do you know?
I think
don't.
there's some type of blood
That's why you
test
gotta
you
get
can
tested.
get.
Yeah.
I mean, if you get like I get an annual checkup, and a week.
Still?
You mean still? Yes, I'm 52.
Not
You
for
get
herpes.
I was like, you get annual STD tests
No,
when
no,
you are
and-
a married
no,
52-year-old
no.
man.
Not STD. I said an annual checkup.
I know, but we're talking about STDs, so
Right,
I thought
well,
you meant you
what
get an
I was-
annual,
that way, yeah.
you get an
What
annual STD
I was going to say is that the week before that, I get a full blood panel done, and then my checkup, we go over that, and part of that is all of those things. So that way you would know, but there's a lot of people not having that done. So if you're not getting a flare, I'm sure there's all kinds of people that can text me what's going on with herpes, but and also in fairness, and we're having a bit of a larf, but that was a rumor, right, about Usher, or was that?
No, he did. He
Oh,
had
he
herpes and was paying women
Oh,
either to
okay.
stay quiet or because they were gonna.
I thought that was
And
that
he
was
still
somebody
got him.
trashing him in
No,
the tabloids.
that was like a
or something.
whole thing where he was paying women like $100,000 that he gave herpes to as like a hey my bad.
Do you get it every time you get a flare up? Because
No,
I
I think it
would
was
let
a
him give me
one-time
herpes
deal.
if I get $100,000 every time.
Well, here's a story
I
from
got another herpes. Give me $100,000.
here's a story from Christmas of 2019. Usher finally done with last herpes lawsuit. Because he's got kids, right? He's like 2 wives deep or something. A $20 million herpes battle. His insurance company. He was getting sued by his insurance company. Accusing him of exposing sexual partners to herpes without disclosing the STD. A Georgia woman demanded $20 million, saying that he gave her herpes after having sexual relations twice. A woman named Quantasia Sharpton, Jane Doe, and a John Doe all filed lawsuits. His insurance company didn't want to cover any damages. Yeah, insurance companies don't ever want to cover damages.
That's
Could you
what
just
they
pay us
are
the
like.
premiums and we won't do anything about it? Is that cool? You just give us your money and then we'll fight you tooth and nail when you want to file a claim? They said his policies didn't cover STD-related legal actions. Well, if you're running around like that, you should have STD insurance specifically. Get you some Aflac.
He's worth $180 million.
That seems low. I got to tell you.
I think it was a bit low too.
Usually
all the years
online,
he's
all
been
those
around.
figures are high, but that seems low.
Because he was like,
Anyway.
Justin Bieber was his protege.
Does that mean he gets part of his money?
I would think so. He
No.
did some feature. Yeah, he did some features and produced a lot of Justin Bieber's music
Oh,
early
okay,
on.
well,
So he was Justin Bieber's mentor.
Yeah,
Menor.
Menor. All right.
he did that song. I think it's called "Somebody" with Justin Bieber.
I believe you.
How does that one go, Alan?
Not like Keith Sweat, Nobody. That's a completely different. Nobody.
No, those are very different.
I wanna love you. I wanna nobody who can love you like me. Nobody. Keith Sweat. Sweat Hotel, baby.
You know any Tevin Campbell?
My name is Tevin.
Oh, God.
It rhymes with Kevin. My last name is Campbell. Like the soup. That's the only song of his I know.
What about,
Was he a New Edition, Tevin Campbell? Wasn't he in a band or something? He was a solo artist?
I just know he just played Powerline in a Goofy movie.
In the Goofy
He made
movie.
that song, Can We Talk?
But those songs in Goofy movie were the best. Eye to Eye and what's the
Sounds
other one?
great.
What's the other one, Poundcake? Do you remember?
Nope. I know.
Other Tevin Campbell songs?
Stand out. No, these aren't really officially Tevin Campbell songs. They're soundtrack songs from a Goofy movie.
Oh. The cartoon character, or was he just a goofy guy in the movie?
He was Powerline. Was his character's name?
Powerline?
Yeah. So Eye to Eye and Stand Out were the songs,
Wow, all right.
and they're great. They hold up.
All right. Tevin Campbell's from Waxahachie, Texas. We got a bureau chief there.
Waxahachie.
11 days.
Nobody, baby. Nobody. Who can do it like me? Nobody. Who can give you what you need? Nobody. Who can do. All right, that's fun. But what a great song. Keith Sweat. His panties dropping
Great
left
name,
and right.
too. Keith Sweat's a great name.
Keith.
Well,
Sweat.
well, his full name is Keithrington Sweat.
Pants. Sweatpants.
It's Keithington
Sweatpants.
Sweatford is his full name. I wonder what his real name is. It's probably like Jerry Markley or something.
Jerry Markley. I
Right?
hope it's Jerry Markley.
Keith Sweat. Oh, they don't want to put his name on there.
What?
Oh, it's his real name.
There you go.
He was born to Juanita Thompson, a hairdresser, and Charles Sweat, a factory worker. Oh, man, you want to talk about a self-fulfilling prophecy. You have to be a singer when your last name is Sweat.
An R&B singer, no less.
Right.
You could be a personal trainer.
A little on the nose.
There's a fat ginger R&B singer that I like a lot called Teddy Swims. He's great.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
A little Teddy Swims. You can, Lose Control. It's a great song.
That's a real person?
It's a real person.
Teddy Swims.
Yeah.
All right.
He's got face tattoos and
A fat ginger like Mary likes, like Luke Combs?
Stop it.
Oh, sorry.
yeah.
All right. Keith Sweat. What's that song with Cut Close? Remember Cut Close? This is all mid-'90s stuff, so probably nobody remembers
I know
it.
this
Remember
stuff.
Twisted? Remember that? You know I
Yeah,
got... Oh, Twisted. What a
See?
great goddamn
all-
song.
When it comes to R&B, I'm more into like Boyz II Men and Brian McKnight.
They would just play this at our school dances all the time.
They play Twisted at your school dances?
Yeah. 'Cause the chaperones didn't know.
Can you guys start calling me Alan Sweat?
How about Sweatcocks? Or Cock Sweat. You're probably better.
Easy, Slick.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Try your new name.
I know.
Let me hear some Teddy Swims.
Oh, okay. Thought you're making that up, but
Oh, it's real.
all right. Teddy Swims. See if I have any in here first.
It's probably not.
Nope. Okay, hold on.
Okay, then do Boyz II Men and Brian McKnight.
No, Mary.
You know that song already. I'm trying to expose people to Deep Cut.
No, nobody knows Keith Sweat.
I mean, yeah.
Well,
it's-
no,
it's in the
It's
middle.
Alan's show. It's Alan's show.
Okay, but nobody is not a deep cut. All right. 6812. 6812 by Brian McKnight. It's a breakup
Teddy
song.
Swims. Oh, what's the song?
Lose Control.
Lose Control.
This is that Missy Elliott. Music make you lose control.
Something's got a hold on me
country.
He's like a Chris Stapleton type
Yeah,
of guy.
this is a country
Oh, okay.
This is country?
singer. Yes. Listen to this. This is not R&B.
This is a guy who doesn't want to be a country singer, but his voice unfortunately wants
This is-
him to
yes.
do that. So
This is country music.
Out of my mind, how many times
Yes.
did I tell you?
This isn't country.
This is 100% country
no.
music.
He has a country music voice, but he's a guy that's not gonna. But
This is a country ballad.
he sounds like Chris Stapleton, but he's a guy that's going to be trying to do like a Post Malone thing.
Keep playing that. This is absolutely country music.
That is not country music.
No, he has a country music voice, but he's clearly doing pop.
Taking a toll on me, trying
Listen to
my
that.
best to keep from
Yeah, that music is not country music.
But
he
his
has a.
his voice, his
Yes,
twang,
his
he is
voice.
a country singer.
Well, it says he grew up singing everything. He's like the Night Sweats.
How could you hear this and not immediately hear country music?
Because I don't hear country music, because I hear the music.
Oh my gosh. His voice doesn't mean anything to you. He
It
sounds
would be like-
exactly like if you want to
Yes,
mix
we've
Chris Stapleton
established that
and
his voice.
If-
what I'm
anything-
saying is Bill likes country music and he won't admit it. This guy sounds like if you were to put
That's
Luke
like
Combs
Nathaniel
and Chris
Rateliff
No,
and
it's
the
not.
Night Sweats.
Yeah, it's very
No, it is
similar
not.
to
That-
Nathaniel Rateliff and the Night Sweats.
That music is not country music.
But this
if
guy,
you put you could put him in a country band. He would not sound out of place. But
he sounds like a mix between Chris Stapleton and Luke Combs.
yes, another fat ginger. But this music is not country music. His bio says he's worked in every kind of genre. He's done 80s hair metal. He's done metalcore. He's done alternative bands, what they used to try to call country alternative bands. And then a few years ago, he went on his first tour of the U.S. as a solo artist. I don't
Genres,
even-
R&B, soul, country, pop. So he does have country roots, but that is not a country song.
Teddy Swims. Now, I wonder if his real name is Swims. Here's his real name.
Teddy.
Jayton, Jaten. Jayton Dimsdale.
Man, he
From
should have gone by
Atlanta, Georgia.
Dimsdale.
Yeah.
Just Dimsdale. That's a great name. I'm Dimsdale.
Teddy Swims. He's coming to the Agora.
I know.
You
I
gonna
got
go see him?
tickets. Yeah.
November 5th. Wow. All right. He's 29. Maybe you should take Mary.
I would listen. I mean, I really like that, but because I enjoy country singers.
Right.
And Bill,
I mean, he's he's a
sings-
country singer, but he's
Okay.
singing
But you enjoy country music.
some. I've
you
always
go.
said I could enjoy some.
No, I don't care for country music, but I do really like that Chris Stapleton vocal sound. Chris Stapleton, I like that sound. But that sound...
It is soulful country.
It is, but it comes from a long line of like singer-songwriters who weren't necessarily country artists.
It's
You
not
guys are
honky
really
tonk,
doing a
but
lot of.
donkey donkey.
You're doing a lot of
Well,
flips and
it's the-
goalpost moving to say that you're
it's the-
not
No,
a fan of
It's
country.
not
'Cause I'm
country
not. Okay.
music is the point. That's not country music.
It's not.
Okay.
It's
You think that
I'm
it is?
saying okay.
So in your mind, the voice supersedes the genre of music.
100%.
I see. Well,
Because if you had Keith Sweat singing over a Luke Bryan mix, you would be like, this is not country music.
no, because the Luke Bryan stuff sounds. That music sounds like country.
So that's what I'm saying.
Like
but
Teddy
if
Swims-
Keith Sweat were singing over a Luke Bryan track,
Yeah, it
that
would
would not
be-
be a country song.
Yes, it would.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah, it would.
Because
Teddy-
Keith Sweat doesn't sound country.
That's what
But
I'm
it's-
saying. Teddy Swims is not going to perform at the Grand Ole Opry.
He might someday.
Whatever you got to tell yourself to make you feel better.
I feel fine.
Okay.
And you know why we feel fine?
Why?
We don't listen to country music.
Okay. You just did. So,
No.
okay.
We listened to a guy singing over a pop beat.
Okay.
What other country artist is doing that?
All of them.
No.
Luke
What
Combs.
a-
I said Luke Combs and Chris Stapleton. They both have songs that sound exactly like
No,
that.
their voices sound very
Dude.
distinctive.
Oh my God.
They're not doing. Let me find a Luke Combs song.
You're going to play one of the friggin', you're going to play Three Too Many.
No, I don't know his music. I'm pulling one at random. That is not a pop song.
You-
That is not a pop song.
You're also,
That is not what Teddy Swims is doing.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm going to the mat for Teddy Swims. I didn't know the guy. I didn't know the guy existed 5 minutes ago.
Because that's how much you want to say that.
No,
it's not
I don't
country.
want anything.
It's not.
Teddy Swims is not singing
It's not a
country
country-
music because he has anyone who has a voice that sounds like Chris Stapleton doesn't mean they're doing country music. It's just that his voice, you know the word music means, right?
I understand.
Okay, so it's not country music.
Sure.
It's pop music with a country sounding singer.
Okay.
I
You're
mean,
right. The vocals have nothing to do with the music. You're right.
No, it has everything to do with the music, but
Music is
it's
the
not
music.
making it
Music-
country music.
You know
So
when
if you were to take that Luke Combs music bed and put a heavy metal singer over it, you are saying that is still a country
That's
song.
called Southern rock.
Do you know why they credit people with music and lyrics? You look at an album liner notes or whatever, or however they do it these days, it'll say music and lyrics by, or music by and lyrics by, because they're two distinct things.
I understand
If
that.
somebody's responsible for both,
But
they go,
vocals
I did the music,
are part of music.
not instrumental music.
This isn't an instrumental song.
Right.
Right.
But it doesn't make it country music because a guy who sounds like Chris Stapleton is singing it.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
That's fine.
Now, if you had a death metal singer,
Over that same country bed.
that would be country music.
Oh my God.
Literally. Now,
This is insane.
no.
the music.
Because the music is country music. They're not going to get signed to a country record label, but that music is country music. That's all I'm saying. They're two distinct things. You can have whatever singer you want. You put it over this, it's bluegrass.
Do it.
You can have Corpse Grinder from Cannibal Corpse over this.
You got your microphone. Let's hear some.
No,
No, do metal.
What?
Do metal. Still country. You can see he just gave it up for the troops.
This is country music.
Tell me about your truck.
I got a truck by the lake. I get drinking on Saturday, church on Sunday.
Anyway, you I don't know what conclusion we've reached, but
We haven't.
can we all say that Teddy Swims sounds pretty cool?
I do like it.
Yeah, it's good stuff. You want to go? I think the girl I was supposed to go with doesn't want to talk to me anymore, so.
Well, that worked out
Was it
for
me?
you.
It was originally me.
It's a different girl.
Hey, Ed.
Hey,
You're not the only girl that doesn't want to talk to me, Mary.
Ed, what's going on?
hey, Alan, what's happening? Love the show. Hate the show.
Thank you, sir.
I'm calling in about Teddy Swims, a little backstory on him, because I've been listening to him for a while now.
Yeah.
He's actually been singer in several bands, none of them being country. One metal, one like coffee house rock, and another one kind of pop with a little bit of twang, but never country.
Well, that's what I was reading. Is that it sounds like he was kind of trying to find his thing, but
Yeah, and he got big with that song there.
right.
It's a good song.
Yeah.
Okay,
A great
good.
band, Wild Heart, if you
Wild
want to look
Heart.
it up.
All
That's
right,
his
thanks,
best
man.
one.
Definitely check
Oh,
it
yeah.
out.
Thank you, Ed. There's Ed in Madison. I've got to go to a break here. If you want to send a text, 3519.